Welcome back to Ordinary Adventures. It's day 3 of our cruise on the Disney Magic, and this morning we're going to do something we've never done on a Disney cruise before, and that is eat at Palo for brunch. Many people say it's better than dinner, which seems impossible to us because Palo dinner is the best meal at sea. And today we're going to find out. We'll have some fun around the ship, including watching some babies race each other in Jack Jack's incredible diaper dash. We'll try to go swimming on the pool deck, but Mother Nature might have some other plans for us. And tonight, they're celebrating the silver anniversary at sea. It is this ship and Disney Cruise Line's 25th anniversary. We'll eat at a Beauty and the Beast themed restaurant, Lumiere's, before heading to the pool deck to watch the 25th anniversary fireworks show with Mickey and his friends. Why don't you come with us on this adventure? Morning, everybody. It is day 3 on our Disney Magic Cruise, and today we are spending the day at sea, and this morning we're doing something we've never done before on a Disney cruise, and that's go to Palo for brunch. So we absolutely love Palo. We go on almost every single Disney cruise, but the thing is, we love the dinner, and everybody's told us the brunch is as good, if not better, but like, I just can't imagine that. I really can't imagine that.
Yeah, we absolutely love dinner. It's my favorite Disney restaurant, period. So I'm intrigued to see how brunch is.
Oh
my God, are you serious? So there was a time change last night. They talked about it at dinner. It was on our TV. They put it on our TV.
They talked about it at the show.
They talked about it at the show. Don't forget, time change, going an hour back. We're an hour early to breakfast, and I was stressing because I thought we were late.
They're doing a tour of the ship in there. We were like waiting. We were like, how do we get in?
And then they're like, it's only 9 a.m. And then everybody in there laughed at us. Like, everybody. Well, at least I could let my hair dry for a little bit. Let's go chill. I guess we could go check in Cabanas if they have those churro waffles, even though I'm not eating before Palo, but we could go look.
So from what we've heard, one day on the cruise, they have a thing called churro Mickey waffles. It's where you have a Mickey waffle and it has like cinnamon sugar and it looks amazing. But we don't know what day it is. No one knows what day it's going to come out. And today is also not the day, which is actually probably good because we need to save our stomachs for Palo brunch.
1 hour later.
All right, let's do this one more time.
Here's a pro tip. You can tell on the carpet in the hallways which way the front of the ship is because the top star points to the front of the ship.
Yeah, so we're going to the back.
We're going to the back. So Palo is the one upcharge restaurant on this particular ship, and we love it. And it basically, you pay one fee and you can order as much food as you possibly want. They used to have a buffet before the pandemic. Now it's kind of like old school Palo style, where you basically go through the menu and you could get like 20 dishes if you wanted to. We're not going to do that today. We're going to sample a wide variety.
This is an Italian themed restaurant. For dinner, they mostly serve Italian food, but for brunch, they kind of open up the menu to more cuisines, and it definitely has like an old school late 90s kind of vibe in here with the color scheme. I just love it because it's a very large restaurant with like almost 180 degree views of the ocean, and when you come in here for brunch, it's so bright and you can see the ocean. Unlike dinner, like you really got to get here at sunset and then it like turns like dark. So it's cool to like be here and see the water. Included with the brunch price, you could either get a glass of like Prosecco or a mimosa. We got mimosas, so cheers. Oh my God, I almost spilled everywhere. Nothing is better than starting your morning with a mimosa.
So the question is, what are we gonna get? So there's 2 choices for antipasti. There's a bunch of egg stuff. I think we're gonna have to actually get like one thing from each section. I don't know. There's so many choices.
And of course, a trip to Palo isn't complete without their famous antipasti selection. They give you kind of a smaller version for the brunch, and I think you have the option of getting like a seafood one, but we wanted the meats. So I'm very excited for this. This is like my favorite part of Palo.
Antipasti is something we recommend anytime you come to Palo. It used to be included in the price of Palo. Now it's like an extra fee, but trust us, it's worth it. I mean, it's included for brunch, which I guess 1 point for brunch. And we had to get the flatbread pizza. We got a combination of margarita and spicy Italian sausage. They can do it like half-half. And they actually have a pizza stone oven here. Pizza on cruise ships have never satisfied us. From the pizza that you get on deck at the Disney Cruise Lines to over in Royal Caribbean, they have Sorrento's. Everybody like raves about it. Giovanni's, not good. And I think it's because usually like the way they cook it, because they're afraid of fires, it's usually not great. So I'm curious to see, is Palo pizza any better? It's nice and spicy the way I like it. I will say it's not like very charred, but the crust is like puffy. For a cruise ship, this is a 5 out of 5 Peters. On land, I would say this is like a 4 out of 5 Peters. I'm curious to see what you think of your margarita.
I don't know. They brought this pizza out, and I literally started drooling. Like, I was like, oh my god, this looks amazing. Our server told us that they actually cook the dough or prepare the dough like for a full day before they cook it. So maybe that has something to do with it. This is amazing. This is hands down the best cruise ship pizza I've ever had. I just feel like the meal is going to get better and better from here, and I'm like so excited. This gets a 5. I'm just going to go ahead and say, like, we haven't tried anything yet, but I already know that this restaurant is going to get the Ordinary Adventure star. Like, it's going to happen. We tried 2 of the egg dishes. We tried the 3-cheese omelet, and we also tried the poached eggs on toast with a buttered English muffin. We got rosemary ham and hollandaise sauce. Both were absolutely delicious. Out of the 2, I liked the cheese omelet more because I'm a cheese girl. And this was one of the best omelets I've probably ever had. The eggs were so fluffy. The poached eggs on toast was also very good, very simple. I think the star was that rosemary ham.
So there's the fantastic food that you're used to from Palo, but it's also like way more relaxed and comfortable than like brunch at Cabanas or at the main dining. Like, we're just here like our waiter, Luca, who's incredible. The service here at Palo is incredible. But they just come over and like you have like full-on conversations, and it's just fantastic. It's just like a more relaxed, luxurious.
And I don't see any kids in here.
Well, we have homemade nice tomato soup.
Oh my god, that looks good.
We roast tomato, we blend, we finish with extra virgin olive oil from Tuscany, and garnish with grilled cherry tomato and fresh basil.
Thank you.
Buon appetito.
Oh my god, that looks actually really good.
And we also got the heirloom tomato soup, and this is the best tomato soup I've ever had my entire life.
Really?
5 out of 5 Peters, Ordinary Adventure Star. I'm just calling it.
So we ordered a few different entrees, and the first one that I'm going to try is the wild mushroom ravioli. It says Meyer lemon, nut brown butter, and toasted pine nuts. And it looks absolutely incredible. I love the pasta here at Palo, so I'm very excited to try this. Doesn't this look, it looks like a work of art.
It looks amazing.
Ugh. The lemon is really, really crisp and bright, mixed with the butter that just kind of like melts in your mouth. I can't even describe. I'm at a loss for words. This is so good. So good. And it's not too like mushroom heavy. So if you don't love mushrooms, I would still try this because like you can't really taste them. I think I'm just a sucker for any time there's like a brown butter sauce. Like that's where it's at. 5 out of 5. Come on. You already knew.
5 out of 5 Peters. For our second entree, we got the lasagna bolognese, and this has a Roma tomato sauce, and it looks like there's actually cheese melted on top, which I didn't know. As you know, I am a connoisseur of lasagna. I am Italian, hence the name Soirée. That is Italian, and I'm excited to try this. The mixture of meats, because I think there's like pork and meat all combined together with that cherry tomato sauce. So good. It might be a little more cheesy than I would like. So I think for that reason, I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 Peters. But wouldn't surprise me if Kitra absolutely adored this dish.
The tomato sauce reminds me of the soup. Tastes very similar. And I gotta say, the more cheese, the better. This gets a 5 for me. Sorry. It will never not amaze me that we are out in the middle of the ocean eating like one of the best meals that we've ever had. Like how? How is that possible? How? I don't understand it. It's so good.
So of course there's also a dessert menu, and there's a ton of stuff here. Our waiter was saying if you want to get the pancakes or the waffles, wait and have them for dessert. But I don't know what we're gonna. He also said we should get one each.
Coming to these like restaurants where you have the option to get whatever you want, you will be full. You will be full by the time it's dessert time. I am so full. Pleasantly full.
Well, this is going to be our breakfast and our lunch.
It is. True. Yeah,
It's a true brunch.
We're not eating until, our dinner's not until 8 p.m. and I'm not getting any snacks for the rest of the day after this.
She says now.
Maybe a cocktail, that's it.
Maybe some chicken tenders.
Maybe some chicken tenders. We'll see how the day goes.
It's a cruise. Our waiter basically forced us to try all the desserts. And so we've tried everything. My favorite is probably the warm apple cinnamon sticky bun. This has maple butter frosting and caramelized pecan nuts. And it's just like so warm. And it's like the best version of like a cinnamon roll. The other thing I liked was the buttermilk panna cotta pot. This has strawberry popping pearls and pistachio crumble. And I never knew that I liked desserts with the popping pearls, because I also like Olga's Obsession at Galaxy's Edge as well.
We're so full. Mickey basically came out here and was like, you guys better eat all the desserts or Minnie's gonna be real mad at you. It didn't actually happen, but I'm kind of happy that we ordered all the desserts because like we were only gonna pick one each, and I don't think we would have picked the ones that we would have liked the most. So like trying them all, we got to find things that we never would have known. My favorite, I think, surprisingly, is this thing called the Italian Zabaglione. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Has fresh berries, marsala wine, and biscotti. It almost tastes like berries and cream, except mixed with like a creme brulee. And it's served cold. Our server told us that it's normally like in Italy served warm, so it's like a different take on it. And it was very, very good, nice and refreshing, a nice way to end the meal.
And on your way out, you sign the guest book.
Telling everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just kidding. But I did say Ordinary Adventures on YouTube, so like and subscribe.
First time at Palo Lunch, what did you think?
I absolutely loved it. The quality and the service, and the atmosphere of Palo is just unmatched, especially on a Disney cruise. It's by far like one of the best restaurants that you could do well on your cruise. So I highly, highly recommend that. That being said, it is our first time at brunch, and it was really, really good, but controversial opinion, because a lot of people like brunch better. I think I still like dinner better.
Yeah.
And it's just by a little bit. It narrowly misses it for me.
Yeah, but I would do this again. But I feel like if we
100%.
have one booking for Palo on a cruise, it's going to be dinner. Second one would be brunch. But I enjoyed myself. It's very relaxing. It's very luxurious. You're there for a long time. I'm not sure if that's a positive or negative, depending on who you are. Like, I think
we were there almost 3 hours. And we ate a lot of food. So there was a lot of space in between each, thing that they brought out, which was nice.
But we also filmed stuff, so we take longer.
Yeah.
But it seemed to me like average people were there for over 2 hours.
Yeah. Which I do like the slower pace of things, but I feel like for me personally, I would rather come during the evening and then I could go like straight to bed after. Now we have to go continue on with our day, and I feel like I just want to take a nap.
Yeah.
And also it ate up 3 hours of our day.
Yeah.
And time is valuable on your Disney cruise, but like you said, we'd still come back for brunch again.
But highly recommend, and if you come here on Disney Magic, ask for Luca. He is the best server.
The
ever.
best. Thank you, Luca. If you, by some, miracle, watch this video, thank you so much. You were amazing. You made us feel so special, and You are the best. We decided to come outside because this is the very back of the ship and we wanted to get those views. And I noticed that all the windows are like, it's kind of like a two-way mirror. And while we were eating our brunch, there was people out here enjoying themselves, and there was some lady like in a bikini, like adjusting her straps in the window reflection, and she probably had no idea that we were sitting right there, which is kind of hilarious. So, pro tip, if you come out here, just know that people are watching you. And now we're about to watch Jack's incredible diaper dash, and what this is a competition between all the little babies on the ship where they have a race to see who's the fastest. And this is something that I've always wanted to see. I think we've only ever seen it in passing, but we like got seats, we're ready. This is one of the most anticipated things like on a Disney cruise, so it should be fun.
Hello everyone here with Disney Magic. Who's ready for the greatest race on the 7 seas? Now here's how it's gonna go. We have 4 very fast, very incredible babies that have been training for the longest time for this race. Now you can start placing your bets, but we won't talk about it, okay?
Our second baby is Baby Luca. Baby Luca is 10 months old. He is from Miami, and guess what? His favorite movie is Luca.
Have you been waiting a long time to be here to participate on this race? So have we. Yes, we've been waiting for this the entire time. Now, Disney Magic, are you ready? Babies, are you ready? Now, place them on the start line. We're going to have one in T and one in R. 3, 2, 1, race! Go, baby!
Why is it so cute?
The one on the finish line must have all the objects that are gonna lure their baby to race. 3, 2, 1, race! Go, babies! Go! Sorry, it's a little stop. But you see, stop the pics, you know?
Gonna win.
That was so ridiculous and a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a can't miss. Like when you see this, you better get there, get a good seat because it's so entertaining.
It was so funny seeing some of the kids like not knowing what to crawl, and then one of the brothers like tried to drag one of them across, and everybody was like, "Cheater, cheater!"
Yeah, that was tampering with the race. That is not allowed. But I knew that Luca was gonna win. I had a feeling.
Yeah.
So much fun.
So after that big Palo Brunch, we went back to the hotel room and kind of relaxed for a little bit. And we were planning on going to the pool, but it looks like there might be a storm coming in. We see some lightning, and we can hear some thunder, but it might be far enough away. I don't know. Let's find out. It looks like the family pool might be closed. My tan.
The water's very warm. Very warm. Hopefully it doesn't start raining. Actually, if it did, it would be kind of funny. I will say, I do miss when cruising was first starting to like happen again right after the pandemic and how empty the ships were.
Oh yeah. You could be in this pool by yourself.
Yeah, we were.
We'd have the hot tub to yourself. Oh no, it started to rain.
You know what? I'm so happy because everybody's getting out of the pool.
You're gonna get your wish.
I prayed to the weather gods. I was like, Maui, please let it rain. Maui's not a weather god, but you know, he's a demigod. He could do these things. And literally everybody's getting out. It's so, oh, our stuff though. Maybe we should go move our stuff.
Yeah, we should probably get undercover, I guess. I mean, I was in the pool to get wet anyway, so...
It's okay. It'll pass. It was fun for the 2 minutes we were there.
So instead of going back to our room, we decided to hide under the covers at the Signals bar, and they have a different menu here. Usually, like, you have all the Disney drinks. This, like, seems like they're trying to appeal to, like, adults or something. What the heck? They do have cocktails for connoisseurs, which means I need to get one of these, but obviously I'm a connoisseur. And I am a connoisseur of coladas, so I'm gonna get the Ciroc colada, which I think that's like a vodka kind of thing, so it's like a vodka colada. I was just looking at the alcohol behind the counter, and I just noticed that they have actually Disney Cruise Line 25th anniversary Coca-Cola bottles. I didn't even know they made those.
And I got the strawberry frosé. It is kind of interesting how this bar doesn't just have like pina coladas and like a rum runner. Like they have all these like fancy drinks. I wonder why. Very good, very refreshing. Almost just tastes like a strawberry margarita, but you could definitely taste like the rosé in there, which I love. So my only problem is the paper straw. I should have brought my Remy straw that I got last night at dinner. It's so hard to suck it up. But I give it like a 3.5 out of 5.
The drink Kitra got looked more like the drink I would get, and the drink that I got looks more like the drink that Kitra would normally get. And this does not look like a colada at all. Apparently, it's like a pineapple version of that vodka mixed with some coconut water and some lime juice and stuff. Let's try it. It honestly just tastes like a pineapple coconut vodka and not really a colada, but it's refreshing, and we need to waste some time for the storm to pass, so give it a 3.5 out of 5. Bring back the pina coladas.
So we are now on our way to the Silver Anniversary at Sea Soirée. I heard that Mickey and friends are going to be there, and there's going to be maybe some free champagne or something.
Wine?
Thank you.
What is that?
Margarita.
Oh, yeah. I think it's formal night. I didn't get the memo.
So you might be wondering what this thing is. I think this is basically the captain's reception, but they've turned it into kind of like a character moment. So they have free cocktails. This is probably like one of the only times on a Disney cruise you can get free alcohol. You come here and they have like wine, and they had a blue margarita, which I had to get, and it tastes wonderful.
Welcome everybody to the heart of the Disney Magic, the atrium, and what a great time to be cruising with us, of course. 25 years of cruising, and it all started here on the Disney Magic way back when, in 1998, on July 30th. And you know, there was a special group that came here along with the cruise, and they've been here ever since. So how about a nice round of applause for Mickey and his pals. And we got Captain Minnie. And we got Donald.
So much for us to celebrate, the colors of sky immaculate to explore. Let's travel to the stars, there's wonder in our hearts. It's time for the adventure of our dreams. We're way beyond the floor, so come along and sail that shimmering sea.
Happy anniversary, everybody. Thank you, Captain. And of course, Mickey, Minnie, and Donald will remain here in the atrium for some photo opportunities. And again, happy anniversary, everybody.
That was so cute. I loved it. After they spread out and you got to take a photo with the characters, and we got Mickey because he stayed down on the ground level. And I don't know if like you could get a photo with him in that outfit at any other time. So it felt special.
Tonight we're having dinner in Lumière. It's right off the main atrium, and every Disney cruise line has 3 dining options, and one of them is kind of like the more boring adult version. and this is that one. So this is based on Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast, and very subtle in the design choices. But I like the cover of the menu as the rose with the petals falling off. I will say, looking at the menu, I don't think we've had this menu before, and there really isn't a lot of options on here that like seem super exciting to me. But we're gonna try and maybe we'll be surprised. Every night at dinner, there's a specialty cocktail, and tonight it's the key lime margarita. This is Casamigos Licor 43, fresh lime juice. Let's see if it's any different, because isn't lime normally in a margarita? So what is a key lime margarita? I think it's probably just like marketing. Let's see. It's just a margarita. Highly recommend. 5 out of 5 Peters.
Whoa.
It's good. Is it a gimmick? Yes. And by the way, if you're gonna do a gimmick, why not put some like key lime pie crust on the rim? I think that would have earned its title, but I still like it. I still approve because it's a good cocktail.
And the first thing that I got is the prosciutto, mozzarella, and tomato bruschetta with fire-roasted bell peppers and balsamic vinegar. I love myself a good bruschetta, and this looks really cute. Nice presentation. Oh my God, is it a hidden Mickey?
Maybe.
It is. Oh, I don't want to destroy it, but I will. I'm sad to report that this is just okay. The prosciutto is really, really good, and the cheese is really, really good. The bread is a little bit hard, and then usually with the bruschetta, it's like mixed up, and there's like basil in it, and like olive oil and stuff, and it just feels a little bit dry. But it's still good. I'm not going to complain. It's meat and cheese. I'll give it like a 2.5 out of 5.
And for my appetizer, I got the chicken pastilla. One of the things I like about cruising is this is something I would never order. Out of the appetizers, I didn't really see anything that was like super interesting to me. So I asked the server and she was like, get this. It has powdered sugar and cinnamon on top and it's a chicken dish. That's interesting. Outside is flaky and just delicious because it has that cinnamon sugar. And then the inside is like just marinated chicken and it's flavorful. I don't really like slaw, so I'm gonna avoid the slaw. But this is a solid dish. Is it something I would like run here to get again? No. But I feel like a 3.5 out of 5 Peters.
For our next course, we have now entered our soup era. I just told Peter that we were entering our soup area, and he didn't. He was like, what does that mean? We both got soups. We're in our soup era. I got the clam chowder soup, and it comes with sourdough croutons. Growing up in the Bay Area, I'm a fan of clam chowder soup, so I figured there's no way this would be bad. Oh, it smells really good. It almost tastes like it has bacon or ham or something mixed in it. Very, very flavorful. Is that bacon? It is. There is bacon in there. 4 out of 5. Totally redeems our my bruschetta era, the soup era.
I got the chilled mango and papaya soup. This is flavored with passion fruit, and I can't even think if I've ever had a fruit soup before. I must have at some point. But again, none of the items on this list seemed too exciting to me, but this one seemed interesting enough. First of all, it's cold. It almost tastes like a dessert. I'm not sure if I'd call this a soup. I mean, I guess it is a soup, but it's so fruity. It almost tastes like something you could just drink down. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 Peters. This is a complete surprise.
So I just tried a sip of Peter's soup, and it tastes like a melted smoothie. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, get it on there. Love it.
Okay, one more.
Sure. Yes.
Oh my God, this is like a snow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you. Look at all that cheese. This is penny pasta tossed in spiced tomato sauce with basil and garlic shrimp. Looks beautiful. Gotta say, I'm a sucker for a pasta with some shrimp on it. This is really, really good. Exactly what you think it is. Very basic, straight to the point, not too fancy, not too many frills, and I like it. It's good with the extra Parmesan cheese on top. The shrimp is cooked perfectly. 4 out of 5. I'm starting to think that you have a serious addiction to Coke Zero.
They can't use 3 Coke Zeros. They only give me 1. For my main course, I got the pork tenderloin Wellington. This is pork tenderloin wrapped with the puff pastry, has gratin potatoes, roasted baby vegetables, and it's accompanied with a rich Bordeaux wine sauce. And when I ordered this, I didn't realize that my appetizer and this were both like, you know, meat wrapped in and stuff, but it worked out. Thematically, the pork is juicy, the crust is flaky. This is a very solid dish. Again, I give it like a 4 out of 5 Peters. Something I would totally recommend to everybody. So we just got the dessert menu, and I gotta say, the graphic design of this menu looks like it was made 25 years ago. But is the food good, is the question.
For my dessert, I got the Magical Express Sundae. This has mint chocolate chip ice cream, chocolate fudge bites, and whipped cream. Can never say no to mint chocolate. Although it looks like it's already melted, but it's okay. Can't even remember the last time that I had mint chocolate chip. It's basically just delicious mint chocolate chip ice cream, chocolate fudge, and like really dense, thick, almost like fudge chunks in there that really just add to the flavor. 5 out of 5.
And for my dessert, I got the Kahlua creme brulee, and this comes with cinnamon shortbread cookies, and it looks like a little slice of strawberry as well. It's not really like cracking. So it's strong in that Kahlua flavor. It's very coffee tasting. I think Kitra would love it. Cinnamon shortbread cookie, I think complements it so well.
I mean, let's be real, dessert's always the best part. Ooh, pretty.
And because tonight we are in Lumiere, that's why I make it the roast all around the restaurant. Is coming with the roast as well. That side, and that side as well. So I would like to challenging you also tonight by little bit games. So I have a 3 circle here. 3 circle. So the question is, can you add 2 more lines? This circle is going to be an animal. Just 2 straight lines. Not 3 straight lines, not 4 straight lines, just 2 straight lines. This circle is going to be an animal. Please think about it before you make it.
An animal?
An animal.
And I can only add 2 straight lines?
2, only 2, not 3, not 4, or not 1, only 2. Think about it, okay? But before that, please make sure you can finish your dessert.
Okay. 2 straight lines. What do you think? I'm really like confused. I have no idea. Our server just came over and he drew me a rose, and then he drew these 3 circles, and he said I could add 2 straight lines and it will make an animal. But only 2. What do I do? It looks like it could be an ant or something. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. What would you do? I don't know.
1, 2. Can you read for me, please?
Good one.
I tell you.
It's a dog.
Dog.
So that's good. You're smart. That's great.
You're thinking about the picture, right?
I thought it was going to be like an ant or something. I don't know. That's good. I overthought it. Did anybody get that in the comments? Be honest. Did you? Don't lie. I know like everyone's gonna be like, yeah, obviously.
That's one thing I love about servers on cruise ships. Like they kind of play the role of entertainers as well. So they'll give you like these puzzles. Some of them will do like magic tricks. Tonight they're doing a special fireworks show. It's called Shimmer and Seas Light the Sky. And this is different than their normal like Pirate Night fireworks.
Well, I am so glad to hear that, because in just 15 minutes, fireworks will be shot off from the starboard sky right over here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
fireworks on the Disney ship are always amazing. I'm wondering, do they also do the pirate night as well, or is that the only fireworks at sea night? I guess we're gonna have to find out later in this trip.
Now we're on our way to Match Your Mate, our favorite thing, our favorite game show on the Disney Cruise Line.
It seems like it's always on after the fireworks, so you always have to book it from the firework party.
Yeah, and I went the wrong way. So we walked all the way that way, and then we had to walk all the way back this way. Whoops.
Where would you say is the most unusual place that you have discovered the magic? Now you know what I mean by magic.
This is a good one. It's two swans kissing with rose petals. And we got 3 pieces of chocolate tonight instead of 2.
If you want to see some more videos from us on Disney Cruise, including this cruise, we'll put the videos right over there. I want to say thank you to some of our Patreons. That includes
Tiffany, Cynthia, Bailey, and Velcro Kid. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next adventure.